Good morning. Happy Monday to you. Happy Monday to you. Good old Monday. Let's make this page a little bigger. There you go. Quarter number 2, day 23, 68 overall, Monday, December 7th, 2020. Homeroom Specials reminder, art at 10:30. And make sure that if you haven't taken the ISIP, I believe that nobody emailed me and said that it wasn't working, so I'm assuming it is working. So go ahead and take that if you haven't. It is Monday, so you can, we'll have a circle share. You can tell me how your weekend was or any news that you have. Please finish A Wrinkle in Time this week. And with the video on YouTube. And today, describe the strengths and weaknesses of Charles, Meg, and Calvin. And just like yesterday or last week, I have the descriptions of them down here, but they definitely go into the strengths and weaknesses of those three characters: Charles, the boy genius, Meg, and Calvin. Again, the last week before winter break, which is next week, we'll be sharing holiday stories, picture books, and folk tales about holidays. So if you have some to share, please find them and share. You might not read the whole book or the whole story, but you can just share it and tell us why you love that book. People have books at the holiday time that they love to read year after year. We will be testing on these words: irritate, marine, mend, multiply, nervous, occur, opposite passage, patient, and peer. And tomorrow, this parts of speech writing assignment is due tomorrow. So be ready to share today for editing help. You can also share tomorrow. And I'll look forward to hearing from you, and we'll try to help you with your story or your nonfiction writing. A new editing today, even with the YouTube attached, kids doing stilt dancing. It's really cool. So it's about how to make stilts and correct the mistakes in there. And we will have our readers today. And gosh, I'll have to remind myself exactly where we are on this. And you'll be called on today to do your reading. In your small groups, you're going to get your PowerPoint to start putting together on Wednesday. Finish up your basic facts about your states today, those questions that were in there at the beginning. And now start looking at pictures and histories and fun facts for each state to include in your group presentation. You know, things like the most famous sites, tourist areas, the important cities, geological formations, etc. Like if there's a mountain peak or a large lake. And for stilts, fun facts, going back to the stilts up here for the editing. There is a cool Kiddle, Kiddle, is a great site for you guys to research anything. And there is a whole list of facts about stilts. So what's your favorite thing about stilts? It's fun. I've never done stilts. I don't think I have the capability at my advanced age and degradation to be able to handle stilts without falling flat on my face. So what's your favorite fact about stilts? I love watching people walk in stilts. It's pretty amazing. And we'll also be watching today something about December 7th and Franklin Delano Roosevelt's speech about the bombing of Pearl Harbor, which got us into World War II. World War II had already started, but we weren't really heavily involved yet. But when Japan bombed Pearl Harbor on Sunday, December 7th, 1941, it got us into both Europe and Japan. Of course, we eventually conquered Germany and conquered Japan, but that was a very, very important day in our history. new style of thinking skills, puzzles, picture puzzles. Carefully study this picture. Use the hidden clues to figure out how many family members use the kitchen. Pets count too. So how many, who, or what is in this family? Lots of clues in here. And here are the answers to last Friday's rebus. Now, let's see here. An amazing planetary night sky show happens this month. In fact, it's been going on since October, but every night, because as we've been talking about, when the ancient people saw the night sky, they just noticed that certain of those lights, 7 of them, moved around the sky in an odd way compared to the rest of the stars that would just slightly shift each night. But from our perspective, the planets Saturn and Jupiter are also moving. So by December 21st, both Saturn and Jupiter are going to be so close to each other, it might just look like one big bright star. So December 21st, you can see every day they get a little closer. So on that date, we'll be on break, but I think we will. Let's see. Yes, it'll be a Monday evening. It's going to be a really cool thing to see. It's really cool to see now as they get closer each night. But thought I'd share that with you. Exciting stuff. And there again are the descriptions of the characters in the wonderful book, A Wrinkle in Time. Lots of very interesting, crazy characters in that book, including people that live on other planets and maybe even other galaxies, and creatures that were very imaginative for Madeleine L'Engle to think up. All right, we'll stop this share now, and I will see you in our team's meeting.